My name is Arun Kumar, and you're watching Driven Diary episode 119. Driven Diary is the documentation of my life as I build a billion-dollar automotive service business called Driven Auto Care. We currently have 3 locations in the San Francisco Bay Area after starting just 2.5 years ago, and we're currently looking for the 4th location. And we will grow this business until we reach a $1 billion valuation, at which point I believe we will have made a dent in the perception of the automotive service industry, which really needs to happen, frankly. This is an industry with a lot of stigma around it, as we saw in this week's video. Driven Diary exists to be just that, a diary where I document what's going on in the day-to-day of running this business, along with some of my personal car collection, which frankly just does well on YouTube, and so we talk about that as well. And it's a big component of my life. I also founded We Are Driven, which is a lifestyle brand focused on building car enthusiasts who are ambitious into having better lives. So, in this week's video, we have a lot of personnel issues going on. I have a technician who wants to quit at our Campbell shop after just starting with a new manager down there last week. We are promoting one of the managers from another one of our locations into a regional manager position and backfilling him with a technician in that same shop who is now becoming the manager. And then lastly, we had to hire 3 new technicians over the course of the last 2 weeks also, both for the one who is quitting, one who we're letting go, and one who's getting promoted out. So there is a ton of personnel stuff going on in this week's video. In addition, a lot of customers decided that they didn't like us this week. And so you'll see towards the end of the video, we have some dicey customer situations happening that, I as CEO of the company have to step in and address and mitigate our liability and help make sure that our customer experience remains the most excellent it can be at the very top of what differentiates Driven Auto Care from other independent repair shop options for our customers. So, with all that said, let's get to the video. Monday morning. I just filmed the intro and outro for last week's diary episode. And now we're here for the next day. Biggest update right now. The Dream Car Accelerator program for We Are Driven, I can't convert. I've had a whole bunch of people fill out the form. A lot of them don't then book a call. Those who do book a call don't then show up. And if they do show up, they think they don't need it. So, lots of struggles, but I figured I would go for a lower barrier to entry, higher volume thing, just to close some sales, get them into the ecosystem, and then try to sell them more stuff. So, Driven Network, lifetime membership, $100. Started running ads yesterday, whole bunch of landing page views, no buys. So, made landing page edits this morning. Let's see if we can convert some more people. And I'm aware, we're right before Christmas. Maybe the worst possible time to be doing this, but I think people still want to improve their lives, so we'll keep it going. Whew. This bike is kind of rough, actually. Been trying to get better at my workouts lately, so. Got this for some cardio off Marketplace. Back to using the truck a little bit. That car, as you can see, now has a plate on it. This car is still waiting on one, so gotta make those changes. Dylan is going to start managing the Fremont shop this week. Got the new tech starting today here, so Dylan is gonna help me test fit those on that. Yeah, those are for sale. Anybody wants some E46 M3 stocks with really good tires? There you go. Dylan also has to work on that. Dylan also has to work on that and get that out of here. So, plenty to do. That's all for now. Monday, 8 p.m. Still here at the shop. And I just finished a great conversation with Mark, the new regional manager of the Fremont, or not the Fremont shop, the new regional manager of Driven Auto Care. So this week we hired the new tech this morning. Dylan is training him up, and then Dylan will be taking over as the manager of the Fremont shop. And Mark will be moving up to regional manager, and we will be looking for the 4th location. So that all is very exciting stuff. I think the pressure I'm putting on myself to make this business work right now is really good. Talking about these bigger picture plans and getting into the nuts and bolts of it, we're really moving quickly towards rapid growth, which is exciting. I feel like we can really put our foot down. That's what I got. I'm tired. I don't have a lot to say, but I send emails about 2026 goals, how to buy a new shop, tactics for Mark. So it's good stuff. I'm driving my E92 home, parked this for a bit, and then tomorrow morning I'm driving my Explorer down here because it actually has a problem that needs fixing, and I'm taking a loaner car back home to give to the nanny. So we can have my son riding around in a Explorer loaner car, so that'll work out nicely. That's all for now. Tired. Tuesday morning. We just had a blessing in disguise in a way. My longest tenured technician, as of late, I guess, was the last legacy employee of the Campbell shop that we inherited when we took it over. He always expressed very anti-corporate views. He made sure he got his breaks. He took a lot of milk in the clock, to be honest. And I think I talked about that in a couple of diary clips before. We just got an email from a municipality basically saying, we'd like to check this reference. So came down here, talked to him, learned that he will indeed be leaving us as soon as he gets a job with the municipality. So part of the reason I kept him was because he was very loyal to the previous business owner. And the previous business owner left all his tools, which I never bought, in the business. Like, he left them in the shop, and we've been using them for a year and have never paid for them or anything. And so we just basically got to rip the Band-Aid off, I guess is the right way to say it. We have to buy tools, and we have to move on, find a better technician. So I'm kind of relieved, to be honest. The one problem with all this is that I no longer have the track record of never having a single person quit. But if there were somebody who I would be okay quitting, it would be this. So that's what I got this morning. Not too happy about it, but hey, we will persevere. That's how I feel about that. That's all for now. There's me pretending and sounding like I'm tired again. Hamilton has made me aware that I make that sound. Well, I'm here in the compound. It's Thursday morning. I don't even think I filmed yesterday, but I was in my office the entire day. It was weird. We are going through the manager transition in Fremont. We have to replace a technician that's leaving in Campbell, which I think I did talk about in the last clip, maybe even. San Ramon's just plugging away. So, personnel is changing. And I have a lot to do to prepare for the 4th shop. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm looking for and trying to decide whether it makes sense to continue doing like one-off small SBA loans with various lenders, or whether it makes sense to develop a banking relationship at this time.
where I can have access to a larger line of credit than I have right now to act quickly to buy these shops. So that's what I'm exploring today, talking with a couple different banks yesterday, actually. Need to work on my cardio. I'm feeling thick. So here we are. I know those two things aren't related. I need to eat less if I want to get less thick. But I also haven't done much cardio lately, so here we are. I'll show you guys later, but over there is the Civic Si. The Civic Si now runs good. 3.5 months after I bought it, it runs good. Low priority project. We finally got time to work on it. It is done. Cleaned it all out this morning of stuff. And it needs a good detail. It needs a lot of interior parts that are missing. Somebody tried to wire up speakers quite badly. That needs to be taken out. But it drives cool. Sounds awesome. So I will be taking it home this morning to go shower because I dropped off a loaner this morning. I left a certain other high-end, fast, exotic car here yesterday because we need to shoot content with it today. You know, the Driven Network, the new product, the $100 lifetime membership, isn't taking off like I thought it would. We're spending $50 a day on ads, and that car in front of the truck will hopefully help get those ads to convert a little better with a video sales letter we will shoot this morning. And then I was talking with Dylan last night about working with him as the new manager in Fremont to document a lot more training. So I'll be doing that as well. Friday morning. Unfortunately, the clips from this week's diary are all very similar to me on this bike. But this one, this is an interesting clip, so please focus. I'm pissed off this morning because customers seem to want to go to war all of a sudden. And, you know, in general, misunderstandings like this are easy to overcome with honesty and candidness. That warranty Porsche, we closed it out yesterday. I sent the guy an 8-page letter saying, you know, here's everything that happened. And I basically told him, this remaining issue with the vehicle, we did not cause it, and we don't want to fix it. Take it somewhere else. And he responded and said, it seems like you don't want to fix it because you don't know how. I said, no, I didn't say that. I would have said that. We just paid a $28,000 engine rebuild for free for you. Why would I not be honest with you after that? I don't understand. So, that car's leaving today, fortunately. Hopefully, at least. Told him it could leave today. So, there's that. And then I have another customer who's saying, you replaced my power steering pump, which was leaking, and now you're telling me I need a steering rack, so I don't want to pay for the pump. I'm like, well, both were broken, so you gotta fix both. I'm not giving you your money back for that pump. I'll work with you. I've warrantied the pump once already. The rack is causing the pump to fail now, so we will persevere with that one. Yeah, just frustrated, frankly. So Dylan will be coming in today to do training as the new manager of the Fremont shop. So what's going on today? Listening to heavy metal, prepping for squat. This garage is looking a little more empty this morning. No more Mercy. F80 is outside. Civic is over there because I decided to go ahead with, I spent like $400 on making it a little nicer. So I got a wiper arm for the passenger side, which was missing. I got new headlights because one has a hole in it. And I got new lug nuts and wheel studs. because a couple of wheel studs were broken. So little things make that car safe, functional. That's it. It's a war kind of morning, but built for this. That's really all it is to it. This kind of fight is a little annoying, but easy to overcome for me now. 2 years ago, this would have wiped me out. I would have been stressed for days, I wouldn't have slept. Now, it's like, well, standing on my own 2 feet here. Come get it. It's all for now.
Car's on the tow truck. It's no longer our responsibility. We're going to let the tow truck driver take it from here. He's got possession of the car. And that's it for Driven Diary episode 119. I'm filming this the same day as that last clip, and I got a little better. I got cooled off. The Porsche has actually left on a tow truck, I'm very thankful to say now. And the other customer who emailed in ended up coming in person and talking with us and left with a complete understanding of what was going on. So I'm very grateful for the teams that I have and everybody that helped get us to resolve both of those issues. The Porsche especially, obviously, that is a multi-year ordeal and tens of thousands of dollars at this point. And it left on a tow truck this morning. And I hope that the owner can continue to find ways to make that car better and hopefully not run into further disputes with the new service providers. And that's about all I'll say on that. If you enjoyed this week's video, please leave a like so we can show up higher in the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions or feedback about the episode, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss next week's Driven Diary. And until next week, I hope you can go out and continue to build your own automotive dreams and stay driven.